Is everything which we are learning really necessary? When I think back to my maths lessons at school, two words spring to mind: boredom and frustration. I would always question the point of what I was learning, especially algebra. Why are we not learning more life-relevant skills such as communication or money management? I'm going to talk to teachers, students and ex-students in the hope to find the answers to my own questions.
I find that a really tricky question. I would struggle to tell you what algebra is exactly.
Algebra, equation and things like that, it's not needed. It's not needed.
Well, it can take you into a career for a start. It can help with everyday objects and life around you. And I think for me in particular, I want to do a career in game designing, and it might come up at some point in my life, so it would be nice to at least have some basics down.
So the point of algebra really is to be able to work out something that you don't know, given a few other things. It's a skill that you need to use, and it's probably a skill that people don't even know they're applying in everyday life. And then there's a whole range of jobs where you use algebra every day, so probably all the engineering jobs.
I would have rather be taught how to do a tax return than quadratic equations.
I knew I had to learn it because I have to pass it to go further in my education. But I didn't like it because in my opinion I was like, for what I want to do in my life, it was useless.
So, some people hate algebra and others love it. I now see how it can help you learn to think, solve problems and be used in certain jobs. Although, I'm still unsure how current subjects at school can really prepare us for the real world.
Take something like French, and it helps you go to France and to speak to people. But for something like algebra, or just it teaches you a way of thinking, and that way of thinking then can be applied to other subjects as well.
I feel like there should be more business skills, more financial skills especially. You don't get any of that really at school.
I think something that we miss out is a lot around what we call those life skills. We do some things around life skills like bank accounts, sex education, all those sort of things, which I think are really, really important. But I think we could widen that out and add it, give it more value and more credibility.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to live by myself because I don't know how to pay bills, how to do taxes, how to pay like a flat rent. They're gonna be like £400. I never had £400 in my bank, so I don't know how to manage that thing. So it makes me quite scared about it.
They don't teach you certain things that you kind of do need. I never really learned from the school-wise how to sort out any bills when I go and get my own house, or how to get my own house. I'm hoping my parents or something could teach me a little bit, but it's changed from their time to my time. So it would be nice if the school had a way to show me how to do it before I leave.
I think the curriculum needs to be changed because there's not a one-size-fits-all education for every student, and to enable all students to have the opportunity to thrive, you need a broad curriculum with lots of different subjects that suit different students' abilities.
It seems that while algebra is still very relevant to our education, the school curriculum needs to be more relevant to real life. We are not being taught the skills that are necessary to cope in a society where university fees and house prices are rising. The next question is, how do we modernise the way we learn?